I'm implementing linear regression, multilinear regression, and logistic registering using Python without using the scikit-learn library. First, I'm going to use the linear regression. I have feeded the data set into pandas data frame. First, I read the data set like b1 wind regression.csv using the pandas read underscore csv function and stored it in the data frame. Next, I have performed the data cleaning format. I have checked for the missing values using isNull and replaced them with a mean of column. In third one, I have performed the choosing independent and dependent variable. Here I select alcohol as independent variable and quality as dependent variable y, and I have performed the operation. And fourth one, I have computed B0 and B1. Next, I calculated the regression coefficient B0 and B1 using the linear regression formula. Here B0 is the intercept and B1 is the slope. In fifth one, like formulating equation of y plane using the coefficient in this, I form the regression equality. Y plane is equal to B0 plus B1 plus x. This then I calculated the predicted value. Sixth one, like calculating SSE, I have calculated the sum of square error which measures the difference between actual and the pred value. And seventh one is about the calculating RME, root mean square error, which I represent the average predication error. Eighth one, I have calculated the R square. I have computed the coefficient of determination of R square, which shows the how well the model explains the variation in the different variable. Ninth one, I have did the plotted regression line. There I have plotted the regression line among with the given data using the scatter plot. 10th one, I have predicted the y for a given x. Finally, I use the regression equation for predicting the wine quality for a given alcohol value. Next, I am going to the multiple linear regression. Same, I have read the same data set using the pandas command like underscore read underscore csv. Then I have checked for the missing values and replaced them with the mean values. Third one, I have did the choose an independent and dependent variable like alcohol sulfate and independent variable x1 and x2 and quality as dependent variable y. Fourth one, I have computed the interception and coefficient. I compute like using the multiple linear regression formula. Fifth one, like I have did fifth one, I have formulated the equation for y pred. The regression equation is y pred is equal to b0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2. Then I calculated and predicted the value, and you will see the output here. Sixth one is about calculating the SSE. Next, I computed the square of error. Seventh one is like same that I have calculated the root mean square with linear regression. Eighth one is like calculating R square value. I computed R square value to measure model performance. Ninth one is about predicting y for a given x1 and x2. Finally, I use the regression equation to predict the wine quality for a given values for alcohol and sulfate. And third one is about the logistic regression. Same, I have read the dataset using the read underscore csv command, and I have performed pre-processing for the second one. Replacing missing values with a mean, converting categorical variable into numerical form using a label encoding. Third one, I have chosen the independent and dependent variable such as fixing acidity, violation acidity, critic acidity, residual sugar, chloride, sulfuric dioxide variable, density pH, sulfate, alcohol, and dependent variable as types. I have performed this. And fourth one is about calculating cost and applying a gradient. I have computed the cost function and reduced the cost to show how the cost decreased during the training. And fifth one is like I plotted an iteration was cost graph. I plotted a graph between iteration and cost to show how cost decreased during the training. And sixth one, I have done a fine accuracy. I calculated the accuracy of a model by comparing the predicted value and the actual value. And the conclusion is in this experiment, I have implemented a linear regression